It's time to discover, it's time to play. So let's get started right away.
Welcome to Loving to Learn. I'm Mrs. Grant, and today we're going to read the Emergent book, We Like to Play. Let's get started. Here is the cover of the book, and it reads, We Like to Play. And if you look at the cover, you can see all the kids playing. This book is written and designed by Colleen S. Grant. But before we start reading, there's something important that we need to do. We need to take a walk through the book so that we know what the whole book is about before we start to read it. So let's take a walk through. Remember, all the kids like to play, so you tell me what this little boy likes to play with. Blocks. Good. Let's turn the page. What do you think this little boy likes to play with? A beach ball? We'll see if that's right. How about this little boy? A drum? Yes, because he's got his sticks and he's beating that drum. Good. How about this little boy? A turtle. What would we look for if we were looking for the word turtle? What does it start with? T, that's right. So let's look on this page. Do you see a word that starts with a T? There, turtle. And does that word look like turtle? T-er-t-le. It does, doesn't it? So we're gonna check and make sure that what we're saying is what we're reading. What do you think this little boy likes to play with? Books? And how about this little boy? He likes to play with cards? Good. And here we have all of the kids. And they probably say, we like to play, because that's what all kids like to do, don't they? So you did a great job walking through that book. When we get through, I'll read that page too. So let's get started. So now we know what the book is about. And again, we'll read the title, We Like to Play. So we open up to the first page and we look at the picture and then we start reading. And here we have, I play with my blocks. So he's telling us what he's playing with. Let's read it again. I play with my blocks. And that's what he's doing. Let's turn the page. Let's read this page. I play with my, we said beach ball. But there's not enough words, are there? So we're gonna go back and reread, because that's what good readers do. So let's reread and think what else this could be. I play with my ball. Ball. And that makes sense. And the word looks like ball. Let's reread again. I play with my ball. Let's go to the next page. Think about what he's playing with. I play with my drum. Good job. We turn the page. Think about what this boy likes to play with. I play with my turtle. And we found that word before, didn't we? Think about what this boy likes to play with. I play with my books, because that's what he likes to play with. Let's read this page. Read it with me. I play with my cards, because that's what he's playing with. And here are all the kids on this page. So it says, we like to play, because that's what they like to do. Let's read that page one more time. We like to play. And here on this page, it reads, I read this book 15 times. So read this book over and over. Each time you do, cross out a number, and then when you've read it through 15 times, you can take your Emergent Books chart that tells what you've read, cross out the book, read all of the Emergent books, and then you'll be on your way to being a great reader. But before we do that, we're going to read this book one more time because we're going to read it for fluency. We really want it to sound like we're reading a good book. So let's get started. We like to play. Remember what all the kids are playing with. Look at the picture. I play with my blocks. I play with my ball. I play with my drum. I play with my turtle. I play with my books. I play with my cards. We like to play. What a fantastic book! Keep up the great reading. See you later, alligator.